My friend stood in a store holding a jacket with two tags on it, 50% off and then another 50% off. And he turned to me completely serious and said, "So it's free, right?" He was about to walk to the register expecting to pay nothing. He's not stupid. He's actually one of the sharper people I know. But this exact trap catches millions of people every single day, and the stores know it. By the end of this, you'll be able to look at any stack discount, do the math in your head in about 3 seconds, and never get fooled again. Here's the surprising fact that started this whole thing for me. 50% off followed by another 50% off does not equal 100% off. It equals 75% off. You still pay a quarter of the price. And once you see why, you'll never unsee it. Let's start with the mistake because honestly, it's a very reasonable mistake. When you see two discounts, your brain wants to add them. 50 plus 50 is 100. 30 plus 20 is 50. It feels like the most natural thing in the world. And the reason it feels natural is that percentages look like they're all measuring the same thing. 50%, 50%, same unit, just add them up, right? That's how we handle most numbers in daily life. 2 apples plus 2 apples is 4 apples. But here's the catch, and it's the whole secret of the video. A percentage is not a fixed amount. It's not 2 apples. It's a slice of something. And the question that breaks everyone's brain is 50% of what? Because the first discount changes the price, and the second discount doesn't apply to the original price anymore. It applies to the new, smaller price. The two 50% are slicing two different pizzas. That single idea is everything. Let's put real numbers on it. Say the jacket costs $100. Nice round number so we can see everything clearly. First discount, 50% off. Half of 100 is 50, so we take $50 off, and now the jacket costs $50. Now the second discount, another 50% off. But here's where everyone trips. 50% off of what? Not the original 100. The 100 is gone. The price right now is $50. So we take 50% of 50. Half of 50 is 25. So the second discount only saves you $25, not another 50. Take 25 off of 50 and you land at $25. The jacket costs $25, not zero. So let's count up what you actually saved. You started at 100, you ended at 25. You saved $75 total on a $100 item. Saving $75 is 75% off. That's the real number. 75, not 100. And this is the exact moment I showed my friend. I just walked him through it dollar by dollar and I watched his face change. He went from it's free to, oh, I still owe 25 bucks. The disappointment was real, but so was the lesson. Now let me give you the deeper intuition because the dollars are one thing, but I want you to feel why this happens. The first 50% is huge. It's eating half of a big pizza, $50. The second 50% is eating half of a small pizza, only $25. Same word, 50%. Completely different amount of money because each percentage feeds on whatever is left over. And after the first cut, there's less left to cut from. The discounts get politely smaller as you go, even when the number on the tag stays the same. Think of it like this. You could never reach 100% off by stacking 50%, no matter how many you stack. 50 off leaves 50. Half of that leaves 25. Half of that leaves $12.50. You keep having and you get closer and closer to zero, but you never actually hit zero. That's the real reason it's never free. Cutting something in half over and over leaves a smaller and smaller crumb, but a crumb is not nothing. There's always a little bit of price hiding at the bottom. Okay, here's the shortcut that turns you into the person who never gets fooled. Instead of thinking about what you take off, think about what you keep. 50% off means you keep half. You keep 0.5 of the price. 2 discounts in a row, multiply what you keep. You keep half and then you keep half again. Half times half is a quarter. 0.5 times 0.5 is 0.25. You keep a quarter of the price. A quarter of 100 is 25. Same answer, 3 seconds, no paper. Let's stress test it. 30% off, then 20% off. People want to say 50% off. Wrong. You keep 70%, then you keep 80%. 0.7 times 0.8 is 0.56. You keep 56%. So the real discount is 44%, not 50. See how the stack discount is always less than just adding them? Always. Adding overstates it every time. The keep and multiply trick is your defense. Whenever you see 2 percentages, convert each to what you keep, multiply, and you've got the truth. Quick pause, and I mean quick. If this keep and multiply idea just clicked for you, do me one favor and hit subscribe. This whole channel is just me taking the boring math hiding inside everyday stuff. receipts, taxi fares, tip jars, and making it make sense in a few minutes. If that's your thing, you'll feel right at home. And here's a little homework while you're at it. Look at the last thing you bought on sale. Find the original price and what you paid. Drop in the comments what the real percentage off was. I read those, and I promise some of you are going to be surprised. The big sale was smaller than it looked. Now a twist that surprises almost everyone, including me the first time. Does the order of the discounts change your final price? Like, is 50% then 30% different from 30% then 50%? Your gut probably says the order matters. It feels like it should, but remember the trick. You keep half and you keep 70%. Half times 70%. Multiplication doesn't care about order. Half times 7/10 is exactly the same as 7/10 times half. You land on the identical final price either way. On a $100 item, both orders leave you paying $35. So the store can advertise it in whatever order sounds more exciting, and the math is identical. That's a freebie of confidence. You never have to worry which discount goes first. Now let's talk about why stores love stacking discounts in the first place. 50% off plus an extra 50% at checkout sounds insane. It sounds like they're giving the thing away. Your brain hears 100, but they're only really giving you 75% off, and they know your brain rounds it up to free. The same game runs everywhere. A coupon on top of a sale price, a loyalty discount on top of a clearance tag, 20% off your already reduced item. Each layer sounds like it adds up, but each layer is quietly nibbling a smaller plate than the one before it. And it works in the other direction too, with things going up. A 20% price hike followed by another 20% hike isn't 40% more. You keep multiplying. 1.2 times 1.2 is 1.44. It's 44% more. Stacked increases grow faster than adding suggests, the same way stacked discounts shrink slower. Once you know this, you start seeing it on tax, on tips, on interest, on raises. Anytime a percentage lands on top of another percentage, your brain wants to add, and the world quietly multiplies. That gap between adding and multiplying is where a lot of money quietly moves around. Let me lock this in so you trust it completely. We'll get to $25 three different ways on that $100 jacket. Way one, step by step, 100, take half, 50, take half again, 25, done. Way two, the keep and multiply trick. You keep half, then keep half, so you keep a quarter. A quarter of 100 is 25. Way three, in percentages, 50% off keeps 50%. 50% off of that keeps another half, which is 25% of the original. 25% of 100 is $25. Three roads, one destination, $25, 75% off, not free. When three different methods agree, you know it's not a trick of the math. It's just how percentages of percentages actually behave. So back to my friend in the store holding that jacket, convinced it was free. After I walked him through it, he paid his $25. A little disappointed, but honestly kind of thrilled that he finally got it. He texts me now whenever he sees a stacked sale. Okay, this one's actually 36% off, right? And he's right. Here's the one thing to carry with you. Percentages don't add, they multiply. Don't track what you lose, track what you keep and multiply. Half of a half is a quarter, never zero. So no matter how many 50% they stack, the jacket is never free. There's always a quiet little crumb of price waiting at the bottom. Next time two discount tags are smiling at you, you'll know exactly what you're really paying before you even reach the register. That's the whole game. I'll see you in the next one.